Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Lilbumblebear's Let's Play. I'm Kristen, and we are back with another Sherlock Holmes crime and punishment case. This is case number 4, the Abbey Grange affair. I hope you guys will enjoy. Give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Are you a fellow Sherlock Holmes fan? Maybe you remember this game, or maybe you've played another one. Let me know, and of course subscribe for more awesome Let's Plays. Check out the playlist in the description box, see all the other Sherlock Holmes videos on this channel. I have a Twitter and Instagram you can follow, and I have a wonderful Discord server open to everyone. We're actually streaming this in the Discord server right now. So yeah, if you want to see a live filming of it, just join the server and keep an eye out for when we start. I have my wonderful co-hosts here with me, as always, Sunny and Vic. Hello, you two.
Hello, Kristen.
Governor.
How are you guys doing tonight?
I'm doing great.
Bloody wonderful. Bloody wonderful.
Nice. So what are you expecting from the Abbey Grange affair?
Nothing.
Nothing, huh? Not one thing.
Yep.
Wow. How about you, Vic? What are you expecting from Abbey Grange affair?
So someone having an affair.
Someone's
Something
having
like
an affair with Abbey Grange?
I'm just trying to think here. So I don't know
I don't think it's a
happen.
marital affair. It could just be a different kind of affair.
Vic, how does it feel to be wrong?
Happens.
Remember, affair means an event of or sequence of events of a specified kind that have previously been referred to. Doesn't mean it's a relationship, but we will see. We will see. All right. Well, let's begin.
The game is afoot, not a word. Into your clothes and come. I'll wait for you in the sitting room. I've just received a note from Inspector Lestrade, a letter from the suburbs. He is in need of my presence. Whenever he has asked for my assistance, it has always turned out to be entirely justified. I fancy that every one of his cases has found its way into your collection.
Yes, they all seem worthy of...
However, I regret your fatal habit of looking at everything from the point of view of a story instead of a scientific exercise.
Oh, Holmes, you...
I beg your pardon, I digress. It would be much better to examine this letter than to try to convince you.
Okay, we're gonna look through the telescope. Please don't let that weird woman still... Oh my goodness, why are you always there?
That's just what he likes.
That's-
Oh, look at it.
That's just... I don't like to look at that.
Oh, that's what he liked.
Well, he needs some help. Okay.
I can tell from Lestrade's handwriting that he was in a hurry when he wrote this letter. A wax seal with the monogram E.B.
Okay. I want to do something real quick. I'm going to seem kind of dorky, but... Where's my doggy? There's Toby. Hi, Toby.
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
That's my Toby.
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's
He's
shoe
so
is
cute.
preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold
Yeah,
cuts.
he's got his shoe right there. Okay, now we can proceed. I have to say hello to my dog. I just have to. Okay. Let's turn
from
the...
Lestrade-
Oops. Turn it.
The Brackenstall family coat of arms.
Oh, dear Mr. Holmes. I should be very glad of your immediate assistance in what promises to be a most remarkable case. There's something quite in your line. Except for releasing the lady, I will see that everything is kept exactly as I have found it, but I beg you not to lose an instant, as it is difficult to leave Sir Eustace there. Yours faithfully, Inspector Lestrade. I didn't realize he was sergeant first.
Okay. Cool.
So, what is it, Holmes?
Promising, as always, it appears to be a case of murder.
So you believe that Sir Eustace is dead?
I should say so. Lestrade wouldn't have sent for me for less. His writing shows considerable agitation, and he is not an emotional man. These people belong to high society. The quality of the writing paper, the EB monogram, their coat of arms. The crime was committed before midnight.
Holmes, how can you possibly tell?
Well, it is all thanks to Lestrade. He wrote his letter at 3:30 in the morning. Imagine the chain of events before that. The local police had to be called in. Scotland Yard was notified. Lestrade himself had to make haste there, and finally compose the letter he sent to me. All of that makes for a fair night's work.
It makes sense. Lestrade also speaks of the woman he released.
That seems to indicate that she had been held somewhere during the crime. Much time has been wasted. Let us find a cab and go to Abbey Grange immediately. I live in hope of an interesting morning.
I think Watson lives in a cup of coffee.
All right. I guess we're going to the Abbey Grange. So, Holmes was saying that the murder happened before midnight?
Seems like it.
Okay.
Ah, Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson, here you are. I'm very glad that you have come, but perhaps I should not have troubled you after all.
And why is that?
Lady Brackenstall has come to her senses, and she has given so clear an account of the affair that there is not much left for us to do. You remember that Lewisham gang of burglars?
What, the three Randalls?
Exactly. The father and two sons. It's their work. They stole a silver service, which is of great value.
Sir Eustace Brackenstall is dead, then?
Yes. His head was knocked in with his own poker.
A violent act of aggression.
Yes, the poor lady. She has had a most dreadful experience. She was assaulted and tied to a chair.
Oh.
But I think that you would best see her and hear her
That's
account of the
sad.
facts. She's in the morning room with her maid, Teresa Wright,
Where is the body of the deceased?
in the dining room. We haven't touched anything.
All right, I'm going to examine it.
Very good, Watson.
My.
Why? Why?
I do like the decor in here, the green. Nice wallpaper.
Lord Ramsay Brackenstall.
Lady Brackenstall awaits you in the morning room.
Lord Brigham Brackenstall.
Lord Brigham Brackenstall. Say that 5 times fast.
Don't bring him back.
Sir Warthen Brackenstall.
Don't all these men look serious?
Yeah.
They need to crack a smile.
Lord George Brackenstall.
My goodness, it's a whole family
Magic
lineage.
Kristen. Oh, no.
Oh.
Africa.
Ladies, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
I'm sorry. What, Sonny?
I said, imagine having to sit there for hours at some painting, Kristen. Do you really want to be holding a smile the entire time?
No. No. You're right.
I'm assisting Inspector Lestrade in this investigation.
Mr. Holmes, I am the wife of Sir Eustace Brackenstall. We were married only a year ago.
I am sorry for your loss. Please accept my deepest condolences.
I suppose that it is no use my attempting to conceal that our marriage has not been a happy one. I fear that all would tell you that, even if I were to attempt to deny it.
Let's look at her profile. Alright, so first off, let's see. Look at her face carefully. Well, this bruise. Fresh bruises. Poor thing. What about her face? Pale cheeks. Very pale. Kangaroo. Australian. Oh, so that doesn't mean she's Australian necessarily. She just gets Australian clothing. Right? Or does that mean she's rich?
I mean she's a rich Australian person.
Old bruises. Now that's not good. That means abuse. And of course, a wedding ring. Well, what happened last night?
Can you describe to me the events of yesterday evening?
Is it really necessary? I have already told Inspector Lestrade all that happened.
Yes, madam, it is.
I will tell you then. Sir Eustace retired about 10:30. I sat in this room until after 11, absorbed in a book. Before I went upstairs, I entered the dining room to fetch a candle and... oh God.
Please, go on.
As I approached the French window, I found myself face to face with an elderly, broad-shouldered man who had just stepped into the room. Close behind the first man, I saw two others. One of them struck me a savage blow with his fist and felled me unconscious to the ground.
And then?
When I came to myself, I found that they had secured me tightly to a dining room chair. It was at that instant my unfortunate husband entered the room.
He fought with the intruders?
Yes, I think he had heard them, for he was holding his stick. But they were three, and he eventually succumbed. One of them, the elder one, struck him a terrible blow with the poker. I fainted once more. When I opened my eyes, they had withdrawn. Then my brave Teresa came to my assistance.
Is something missing, ma'am?
Did these three villains steal anything?
Yes, I found that they had taken the silver from the sideboard, but you can see for yourself in the dining room.
Okay. We're gonna assume she's probably not happily married.
You mentioned that your marriage was not a happy one. Was there anything specific that was troubling you?
He was not a nice man when he was drunk, and he suffered from dark moods, but nothing else.
Okay, that's not correct. Oh, bruises.
The bruises on your hands are at least 1 week old. Your husband caused those bruises?
Oh, do you? Yes, he did.
Well, this
He was
particular
very angry
case
at
is
the time.
dark, I
Out of
guess.
control.
We just started it.
Again. Sir Eustace was a drunkard. To be tied to such a man for life is worse than death.
We had some very
Oh,
interesting
maybe she-
cases, like a missing train, a man stabbed with a harpoon. That was fun.
There was a dude killed with a ice knife.
An ice knife. Yeah, these are a
and then,
collection of the best cases of Sherlock Holmes.
In it was in a old woman bathhouse, so I guess you can.
Oh, this is on Steam. This is a Steam game called Crimes and Punishments. Hey, Willie.
Family business booming. The Rondell gang is back on the streets. Less than a fortnight ago, this infamous band of burglars, the Randalls, as they are known, made their reappearance by way of a brutal but successful intrusion into one of the wealthier homes in Sydenham. The police are already on their trail. However, the details of the crime are being kept confidential, including that of the name of the victim. A witness was able to provide a precise description of all three men, and this will surely give the police a chance to complete their profile on this family of delinquents. We would take the liberty of reminding our esteemed readers about this highly dangerous band, and to provide the full description as it is available at this moment. The gang has been in business for some considerable time, being a family of three, father and his two sons. The elder, Jack Randall, is a man in his 40s and already grey-haired, while of average height and build. Being the mastermind behind the burglaries, he retains control over his sons, both of whom are close in age, but very, different in appearance. The first son, William Randall, is tall and broad-shouldered, with a small, disproportionate head. The younger brother, Melvin Randall, is of a somewhat weaker constitution and is as skinny as a rake. The gang is wanted not only for their frequent thefts and break-ins, but for the exceptionally brutal pirate career they enjoyed before returning to England. Be alert, and may your valuables stay safe.
All right. Thank you, Sonny. Hey, Danny. Good to see you. No, I have not seen that before.
The description of the Randall gang provided by Lady Brackenstall is identical to the one in the Times article.
Ooh, what do you think of that, Sonny?
Interesting.
Interesting.
Abduction.
A small table here. What I love about this game is you can move him like over the shoulder view, but I like doing first person view. It's more immersive. The details in this game are very beautiful.
This photograph of Lady Brackenstall and her maid Teresa was taken at a port, but which one?
I don't know. Oh, let's take off the backing, right? They always write on the back of photos. There we go.
So the lady and her maid came from Australia a year and a half ago on this ship.
We're just gonna steal that photo. That's ours now.
Yep, ours now.
Sorry, lady.
Sorry,
Oh,
not
I
sorry.
have to go into detective view. Okay, what am I looking for? What does it want me to see? Is it by the desk?
Oh, it's the picture. Look up. Turn to the right. Down.
Oh!
These scratches are most definitely made by the picture frame.
Oh, yes, our unofficial new co-host, Rosie. Hello, Rosie. You're
Hello,
welcome.
Rosie.
You're welcome to talk or not, whatever you want to do.
This is Sir Eustace's safe. There may be something important inside. I must ask Lady Brackenstall to open it.
Oh, okay, no worries.
This is Sir Eustace's safe. There may
Oh,
be something
sorry.
important inside.
Well,
I must ask Lady Brackenstall
Oh, okay.
to open it.
okay, I'll ask.
Nah, don't ask for forgiveness, not permission.
And Daddy?
Daddy?
Oh, you're funny, Rosie. Daddy Vic.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Lady Brackenstall, could you open this wall
Yeah.
safe?
Dandy,
Yep.
it's okay. It's okay.
He's my husband's safe.
It's
I
okay,
do
don't
the
worry.
combination.
Don't worry. You're
We
fine,
have
girl.
to open it. Your ladyship?
You pre-ordered the Star Wars Battlefront Classics collection. Ooh, I have Battlefront 2. I don't have the first Battlefront, I don't think. But I remember playing the beta for it. We're talking about or is it the original ones before they remade them? That's probably what he's talking about.
Let us
Original.
try to open
The
this
originals. Ooh.
Safe. This
Are those
safe
fun? Should I
can
try
be
them?
cracked. I only have to pay attention. The dial will vibrate when it is set to the correct number.
Okay. Alright, rotate. Oh, wait, I think. Oh. There. There. Right there. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, there. And one more. Right there. Let's see what's in here.
Take it all around. Take it all around.
Take it all?
Antique coins, possibly of value,
Oh, hey,
but they're
Captain.
scattered without care.
Hope you're doing good today.
It is common practice to keep one's valuables in a safe behind a painting. It should not really pose a challenge for a criminal.
We have a medical report. Ooh.
Sir Eustace, our current physical and mental state is of great concern. There are several signs of a hepatic decompensation. The last time that we met, your eyes were bloodshot and your skin was tinged with yellow. There is a particular odor from your breath that is common in those suffering from liver damage. Then there are the lung abscesses that we have discussed. The leg cramps you have described to me are caused by inalteration to the nervous system, which in turn is caused by an excess of alcohol. That includes the tremors. Your liver seemed excessively hard at the time of your examination, which is a sign of an involving cirrhosis. There are also signs of ascites, fluid in the peritoneal cavity, which are evident with your swollen stomach. The pain beneath your left rib indicates a pancreatic malady, which may lead to fatal and fulminant pancreatitis. Your condition may pose a risk to others. Your excessive alcohol consumption lowers your self-control and heightens your aggression. I'm able to help you with this problem. There are a number of treatment options. So basically, he's an alcoholic and he's going to be suffering health-wise.
Yeah, that didn't sound good at all.
Yep.
Oh, I'm doing good, Captain. This is my favorite part of the day when I get to hang out with all of you and play a fun game. Well, I really hope that the remastered is fun, Willie, and that they did a good job with it. Alright, let's see. Do I have to talk to you, Teresa?
Teresa, I would like to hear your testimony.
Certainly, sir.
Okay. Let's do a character profile on her. Let's take a look at her. You need this tonight? Perfect. Alice, you can always hang out whenever you want, okay? And if you ever need to talk, you can DM me anytime. I am here. Always fun time hanging out. Yeah. Okay, so she's vinegar smell. Okay. Wrinkles, carrying coffee stain. She's got a coffee stain. There's one more thing we're missing here. Oh, wait. Working hands. Hard worker.
As I sat by my bedroom window, I saw 3 men in the moonlight down by the lodge gate. But I thought nothing of it at the time. Oh, if I'd known.
Cyanide.
And then?
I went to bed, and it was more than
What, like she poisoned the coffee or something?
My mistress scream. And down I ran, to find her tied to the chair and him on the floor with his head smashed. That's all I know.
You think the maid did it? You think the maid killed the guy?
Oh, she needs sign.
Sir Eustace's doctor speaks of his violent behavior.
Well, maybe
Yes,
he was
Sir
poisoned,
Eustace was an
and then his
extremely
head fell
violent
over,
man.
and he smashed it.
Detestable human being, to be more precise. It is true that he once threw a decanter at me. And all because I dared to stand up to him in defence of my mistress. Sly devil. God forgive me that I should speak of him so now that he's dead. But a devil he was, if ever one walked the earth. We met him only 18 months ago. She'd only just arrived in London. Yes, it was her first voyage. She'd never been from home before. Wonder with his title and his money and his false London ways. If she made a mistake, she has paid for it, if ever a woman did. She doesn't have any friends here, so it was especially hard for her.
Oh, I hope you have fun, Willie. Yeah, Xbox, PS5? Nice. I still have a PS4. I've not gotten a 5 yet. Oh, there was a story. The landlady. Hey, it's possible. She just said that that guy had thrown stuff at her. Look how petite she is. Is she standing? Is she that short? That's like how short I am. Or maybe I'm just really tall in the game. I don't know. She's a petite little thing. Maybe I'm just really tall. I don't know. Okay.
Oh, what a horrible thing to have happened.
I think that's all in here. Let's take a look at our notes real quick. Investigate the murder. Well, we should go and look at the crime scene. We've talked about the poor health. Okay. Let's go. Is there anything else in this room? I think Yeah, no. That was all. There were no other clues in here. We saw the desk. We saw over here. Can't open this. Looked at the safe. Okay. Let's go. Look at the murder scene. The remaster is adding online multiplayer? Oh, so it was not multiplayer before. Just the newer ones. Okay. That's Lestrade. He's from Scotland Yard.
What do you know about Sir Eustace, Inspector? What was his reputation?
A charming man when sober, but an absolute demon when he was drunk. In such moments, he was apparently capable of anything.
Ooh.
Why? Once he splashed fuel on Lady Brackenstall's dog and set it alight. Another day, he threw a decanter of wine at Miss Wright's head.
Oh my goodness!
The alcohol seemed to madden him.
To the point that we were forced to intervene several times to avoid a scandal.
Is it wrong that I'm glad this guy's dead?
Ah!
I know I'm supposed to do my job. But...
Baron Lyndon Brackenstall. The Brackenstall family seems rather austere.
Alright, the gruesome crime scene.
You should examine the body of Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
Ugh, I can't even look at him right now. I'm just gonna look around the room before I look at him. I like this old-fashioned wallpaper. Wow, he liked to hunt. This man liked to hunt. Let's look over here.
There's the upper class activity over there.
Okay, well, it didn't look like he was drinking any coffee. It looked like he was drinking some wine maybe before he died.
This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing.
Original version. It had multiplayer, but you need adapter. Ah, okay.
There is beeswing at the bottom.
Oh, congratulations
as if the
on
wine
level
had not been
5.
decanted before
You're halfway
being
to a rank
poured.
up already. That's awesome.
This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing. It is rather strange that only one of these glasses has dregs of beeswing inside it, while the other two are clear.
Please forgive me for sounding dumb. I don't drink. What is a beeswing? Is that a type of alcohol?
Oh,
Okay.
hold on, I'll do it.
It's probably some kind of old-fashioned alcohol
Bees-
drink called beeswing.
A decanter standing next to the open bottle. An inseparable pair indeed.
So, a film of shining scales of tartar found import and some other wines after long keeping. So I guess there's some residue that's supposed to be there after wine is set.
Oh. Okay.
Chateau Calon Ségur, French wine.
Ah, c'est français! Très bien, mon ami. Je
Or
parle
maybe
pas
it's
français.
indicating this different kind of wine.
Okay, is this where she was tied up and beaten? I think
Sailor's
so.
knots. That's interesting. This rope was handled by the murderers. We need a scent hound to follow their trail. I will take it with me. This is the chair that Lady Brackenstall was tied to.
These one is basically a filmy translucent crust that forms on
here.
port wine. Sometimes you get older
Oh,
ones.
I
that
love it when I can't see my own reflection. It's wonderful. I'm a vampire.
Oh, well, this-
Ah.
This candlestick is valuable. It is interesting that it was not also stolen. These wine bottles are expensive and mostly from France.
Only the best French wines, yes. Candlestick.
An empty silverware box. It appears that the intruders have stolen the contents.
They stole the silver.
They say someone they're going to cut their steaks with.
That's true. Oh.
A bottle of wine is missing here. The criminals did not thoroughly ransack the house. They only took a little silverware. The hunting scene.
Oh, is that... Oh, it makes noise when I walk over it.
This door leads to the upstairs bedrooms. Apparently the criminals did not venture there. A deer hunt.
I guess we have to examine you. Hold on. Is there anything... Excuse me, sir. Is there anything behind you?
A hunter scene. A fur trader's cabin.
Okay. Take a look at the
So,
body.
Watson, what have you learned from examining Sir Eustace's body?
Well, I can confirm that the death was instant. Sir Eustace was facing his attacker when he received the blow to his head. There are no other apparent injuries.
Poker.
That must be the murder weapon.
So they killed him with a fire poker. Let's take a look at his head.
The head was cracked with the force of the blow.
Cracked my head up when I was at 3.
Oh no, I think I remember that story. Was that what... That wasn't the dog's story. Was that the boat's... No?
No. That was a...
Was it a brick wall?
I don't remember what it was. I know it was at a wedding.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Barefoot, he had therefore been in bed and did not have time to fully dress. Quite a large stick, a formidable weapon.
What was that? Oh, there's some blood.
It is covered in blood. Sir Eustace might have struck his head upon it while falling from the blow. That is one possible explanation.
Now it wants us to do detective vision.
Detective Vision. That sounds like a TV show for crime shows.
Something on the mantle.
It appears that the bell rope was cut by someone taller than me.
There was a tall member of the crime thing.
Well, then it couldn't have been the maid. She's too short to even reach something like that. She couldn't have done this. Who knows, though?
A hunting scene. A hunter's cabin.
He really loves his bloody pictures, doesn't he?
Antique hunting weapons.
Blood everywhere.
Bloody weapons.
I mean like animals that just have blood all over them in every painting.
Like the hunt as the upper class activity.
We're gonna have to do an analysis, and we're gonna have to ask about the glasses. So let's, excuse me. Let's see, can we talk to you?
The death was instant.
Wait for you.
Yes, Holmes, exactly. Okay, here's Lestrade.
I've searched outside for footprints without any luck.
Okay. Let's see if we can talk to the lady. Let's talk to you again.
Miss Lady.
There are 3 glasses on the dining room table. I was wondering if...
Oh, I forgot. When I came to myself the first time, each of them had a glass in his hand. They might have been a father and his 2 sons. They talked together in whispers, and then they left.
Your
That's weird.
ladyship?
So what's weird about it is that only one glass had any beads in it, or beadsweight, whatever it's called.
So,
They all 3 had wine. She just said.
so why didn't the other 2 have it?
Hmm.
Just one of them.
Please leave my Mary alone.
Okay.
She suffered so much, she deserves some rest.
Okay. Let's see our tasks. Investigate, collect, tow. Oh, yes, we need to get my dog. Should we look at some deductions first?
Yeah.
Oh, we have quite a few to work with here. Okay.
Inspector, no personal line.
Oh, glass of beeswax. These could connect right here. Or the two glasses.
Yeah, glass with these and yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Alright,
So,
our first one.
there were 3 people drinking wine out of these glasses. One of the 3 probably prefers wine with bees. Or 2 people. There are 2 people drinking wine out of the glasses. The main glass with the bees being consisted solely of the grapes and those glasses.
What do you think? Do you want to go with one yet, or do you want to wait on this?
Let's wait on it, but I'm just wondering if there are actually 2 people.
Why would there be an extra glass then? Do you think it would have been the guy who was, or do you think he drank something? The guy who was murdered, he was one of the men? Or do you think it was the people that killed him having a drink?
Well, right now, what we're told is that this was a crime family, or this was a criminal group consisting of 3 people, and she said the 3 of them were drinking.
Okay.
But only 2 have bee sting.
Okay.
Now it could very well be possible that one of them prefers not to have bee sting. But
okay, thanks for
could
hanging
very
out,
also
Lily.
very well could also just be that could also very well be that there could have only been 2 people.
All right. Well, we'll wait on this. We'll keep looking through clues. Let's see.
Randalls are well known.
Bent poker. No. Here we go. Poker and the dead body. Oh wait, no, wrong one. Sorry, this one. Okay, this is just the death of Sir Eustace could have been due to the poker blow. Very interesting. Let's keep looking. Violent
Good
behavior.
No personal life?
No. There we go. Domestic violence.
Domestic violence. Right.
Okay, Alice, thank you so much for hanging out. Talk to you later. Okay. Vandals are well known.
Criminals identified.
Yes.
Okay. We got new multiple choice. Randall's blamed, or obvious fate that the whole story invented nor blames for Eustace's death on the Randalls, or it was in fact. That's when his evidence matched and pointed to Randall. So here's the thing: if it was 2 glasses, if it was 2 people, then it wouldn't have been the Randall.
True.
This is where there might be a connection between this.
Do you want to pick one yet, or do you want to wait?
Let's try Randall's blame.
Okay.
Try Randall's blamed, and then this change the top corner one over there to 2 people.
2 people? Okay.
See what happens. We don't form a connection.
Nothing yet.
Oh, we can change them. We can change them later. Of
We
course.
could change them later. Yeah. Let's go. Alright, knotted rope.
Okay, now the rope's not connected.
Oh, there we
Oh.
go.
What were they?
The sailor knot, I think, and something else.
Lady Brackenstall married Sir Eustace shortly after arriving in England. There's little possibility that she or her maid or anyone in the country or sailor lady is playing with someone from the Rock of Gibraltar. Or Gibraltar.
What do you think?
If we go on the idea that she's actually involved with them, we coincide with the 2 multiple choice deductions we have, and the cover will be that she involved someone. She involved a sailor.
So, do you want to try acquainted with a sailor?
Let's try it.
Okay. Doesn't form a connection yet. But
No connections yet, but we're in the beginning.
true. Let's see if there's anything. There we go. Fireplace grate with dead body. Now there's multiple.
Okay, deadly accident. This Sir Eustace could have been due to his accidentally striking his head on a fireplace grate or poker place. This Eustace could have been due to
Thoughts?
I'm not sure. I feel like it was pretty. So that was supposed to be pretty kind of dry. That was poker.
Okay, so you want to go poker blow? We can do that.
Let's try that.
Okay, no connections yet. I think that's pretty much everything we can do right now. So let's get back to the story. Let's go and retrieve my lovable canine friend, Toby.
Tobias.
Let's do the, we'll take him in a second. Let's examine the rope that was used.
Let us see how the rope was cut. The fibers at the end of the rope are smoothly cut.
Okay.
Let us try to find out what tool was used to cut the rope.
Scissors.
Do I just cut something? Oh, here.
The fibers from this cut appear to be different.
Yes.
Okay. How about a knife?
If I cut the rope with a knife,
There we go.
it matches the original.
So it was cut with a knife.
Interesting.
Let's pick up my Toby. Let's
Come
go,
on,
boy.
Toby. We need the best nose in the British Empire on this case.
Is he coming with us? Come on! He follows. He's so cute.
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is
Okay,
preferable
we'll
to
just
Mrs. Hudson's coat.
assume that just means he's gonna follow us because he's standing up. Let's go.
Search, Toby.
He's so cute. I get to be Toby. Hee hee. You know, I always thought I was gonna be a basset hound. Because my hearing's so great, but my vision's so poor. So I always, growing up as a kid, I always thought if I was a dog, I'd be a basset hound.
Do you think Kristen is basically a basset hound? Comment down below.
Yes, do you think I'm a basset hound if I was a dog? I have exceptionally good hearing, but my vision is not the best.
You're also low to the ground.
Wow, thanks.
That's bad.
Wow. Where's my girl power when I need it? I should replace you with more women.
Oh, wow.
Okay, something going out over here. Let's go.
Bark, bark.
I'm going outside.
She wish doors would just open when you barked at them.
Yes. Yeah, every time. Yes. I love the music in this game. This very mysterious, dark piano music. Oh, I think it's beautiful. There's something in the shed.
The intruders entered the shed for some reason when they were making off with the silverware.
Hee hee, I'm running. Guys, if you want to be a dog, get this game. going back inside now. Oh, look, he's following me. Maybe he's... Wait, why does it want me to go down?
Maybe...
Okay. I'm following. Do I need to sniff around or something? What am I missing here, guys, huh?
Oh no.
Hey, where's my shoe? For anyone who's curious, I'm a little basset hound right now. I'm the basset hound named Toby. And I am investigating.
What's the thing?
The scent leads to the well. I should check it.
Oh. Then... Oh.
The intruder's trail is lost behind this wall. The criminals left the house through the French window. They walked to the shed, then across to the well, before fleeing by climbing over the wall. I wonder why they chose such a winding route.
Well, I think they probably got rid of the weapon in the well.
Possibly. Well.
There's something glittering at the bottom there, but how can I reach it? If only I had something with which I could lift that object.
Oh. Was I supposed to put it back on the
I
chain?
need a hook. The wheel handle is old and rusty. It seems to be used infrequently.
Okay, I don't have a hook. I guess. Right? Can I... It was connected though, right? Can I just...
need a hook.
Oh, you need a hook. Okay. Yeah, let me see if there's any trace of anything over here. Hello, Toby.
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire. The intruder's trail is lost behind this wall.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Let's go to the tool shed. Maybe I'll find a hook in here. Oh, what do you know?
This hook might be useful.
Video game logic.
Bags of seed. Some empty bags were recently moved. Bags of seed.
Is that all this was for? Just to get a...
This old suitcase sounds hollow. It must be empty. Small gardening tools. Nothing of great interest.
Oh, there was nothing really interesting in the shed. I mean, if anything was removed, we don't really know why.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
Silverware.
The silverware they
This is
stole.
hardly a coincidence.
Why would they?
Okay.
Well, then they weren't real
Well, they
thieves.
Silverware, but they go and get rid of it.
They're not. They didn't really steal anything if they just kept it here. If these were real thieves, they would have taken it with them, right?
Yeah.
So why
Not to
would
mention
they
all this
pretend to steal something only to leave it on the property?
Yeah, it's weird.
It almost makes me want to change our answers to this. It was like a fake robbery.
Is that what we did?
I don't know. Hold on. I want to. Okay, fine. I'll connect those and make a new connection. But where was it? Poker, 2 people? No. Randall's blamed. Did we say fake story?
Yeah, that's
oh, okay, so we were right. Sailor back on. The rope was cut once with a sharp knife and tied quickly in sailor knots that can indicate intruder had sailor's background. Okay, so we did insinuate that this could be a fake.
The Brackenstall coat of arms. It appears that we have found the stolen silverware.
Silverware found. Criminals identified. Oh, now we have another one.
Robbery is a murder. Robbery is confirmed as a motive for the crime. All of male plans from the silverware they have dumped imitated by. Or it could have been imitated to explain Sir Eustace's death. The silverware was not supposed to be found. Let's go with it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Right.
What have we
There
got?
goes on this idea. Murderous visitor. Sir Eustace was murdered by one person who was visiting that night. It was he who tied up Lady Brackenstall. He is tall and strong.
Well, that would make sense why only one glass had residue. Oh, we got another one.
Idea. Look for a sailor.
Okay, we gotta look for a sailor now. Well, where would we find one?
Probably on a boat.
Do we have a new map location? No. I think we need to ask.
Probably.
Inspector, I have recovered the stolen silverware.
You are a wizard, Mr. Holmes. And where is it?
In the garden well.
Excuse me?
Unique, isn't it?
Rather absurd. What is the point of stealing silverware and then throwing it down into a well?
Perhaps it was used as a temporary hiding place, or simply the thieves wanted to get rid of it. It is up to us to solve this mystery.
Okay.
We found your silverware, Lady Brackenstall. It had not been taken very far.
Is that true? I am very thankful to you, Mr. Holmes.
Your ladyship? We found your mistress's silverware.
Oh, that's good news. You really are as clever as they say.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Okay. They didn't really tell me about a sailor, did they?
No.
Search for possible sailor suspects. Where am I gonna find one? Search the archives. Okay, we need to go back. That makes sense. Okay, archives. Research. Would it be in a newspaper article? Here.
A Rock of Gibraltar, a book carrier, Gibraltar, from a book carrier from the Adelaide, Southampton, London line, kind of building, James Street, London, has returned from a 6-month voyage through India, New Zealand, and Australia. The ship brought to England Miss Mary Fraser, the heiress to the Fraser family, owning land and tin mines in Australia. This reportedly beautiful young lady is presently engaged to Sir Eustace Brackenstall, one of the wealthiest gentlemen in Kent. Okay, so we have to search the ship.
Okay. A task for Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins, my boy.
The shipping company, the Adelaide, Southampton, London line, and its address. Interesting. It must be the place where they keep the records, including the one for the crew of the Rock of Gibraltar.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard, they'll give it to you without any problems.
But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
Let's see, how do... There we go.
Wiggins.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
I need a register, my young friend. If you could borrow it, there will be half a guinea for every one of you. I need the crew list of the Rock of Gibraltar in 1893, and their current employment.
I'm straight on it, Mr. Holmes.
Do you really think they'll find it, Holmes?
My secret police is better than the Yard in many ways.
8 hours later.
Here it is, Mr. Holmes. But we can't take it back. It's too risky.
Put it on the table. I'll take care of it. Good work, young Wiggins.
Okay.
This list shows the senior officers of the Rock of Gibraltar, on which Lady Brackenstall and her maid made their voyage. Lady Brackenstall does not know anyone in England. This must mean that someone on this list is our mysterious visitor. And these are the lists of the senior officers of the Adelaide, Southampton, London Line ships. Let us find out who was in London upon November the 7th.
On November 12th? It's November 10th. I'm not sure.
November 7th, 1984. Or 1894. Let's see, let's compare these names. Charles. Let's see, Charles. Chat.
I do not think that...
Oh,
No.
Henry Southwood. That one.
October 27th.
Christian, on the previous page, there was a Henry Southwood.
Oh, okay.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
Oh, rival in London, I see.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
So we can just pass this simple information.
Charles.
This officer was on a ship that sailed half a month ago. He wasn't in London at the time of the crime.
There's a Thomas. Here's a William.
This officer was on a ship that sailed half a month ago. He wasn't in London at the time of the crime.
I don't see a Thomas or... Oh, there's a Herbert.
I do not think that this sailor has any connection.
Oh, that's the wrong Herbert. Keep looking.
Mr. Jack Crocker was in London upon the date of the crime, and he is due to depart in 2 days.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay, so there's Jack. What about Thomas or Herbert?
I don't see a Thomas here or a Herbert. Next page.
Thomas
This officer
Walker,
is
right
still
there.
at sea, therefore he cannot be involved. This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
Well, Mr. Crocker.
Captain Jack Crocker is our mysterious visitor.
Mr.
He was the only one around at the time of the murder.
Crocker. Who's not married to Betty?
This Crocker, do you think...
It would be interesting to meet him. Our young friend should be able to find him.
Wiggins, my boy.
Wiggins, could you find a way to bring this Captain Crocker here to us?
Here? Holmes, that could be dangerous.
No problem, Mr. Holmes.
Go.
Sometime later.
Mr. Holmes, I was informed that you were looking for me, and I'd like to know why.
Yes, it is important that we talk. You will soon understand why.
Let's do a character profile on this man. First thing we're gonna notice, you have a clear look, honest. Strong build. He's a strong man. Newspaper ink. Clean boots. And what's the last thing about you, huh? Oh, and a sea knife.
You are acquainted with Lady Mary Brackenstall, are you not?
Yes, I think I do remember her. From when I was first officer, but I still don't see...
It seems your relationship went beyond that of mere passenger and first officer.
How dare you?
Indeed, how reckless a feeling is love, particularly if one is prepared to commit a murder in its name.
Explain yourself this instant.
You are aware that the murder made the headlines of the morning press. You read the newspaper report, but to your dismay, found it much fabricated. Once you learned that I wanted to see you, you came straight away. You needed to know what I had found.
You... and what do you know?
That evening, you were with Lady Brackenstall, despite the danger.
I'm not afraid, Mr. Holmes. Besides, all of this is just guesswork.
You would be right, if there was no evidence.
What then?
You tied her up.
Lady Brackenstall was tied to a chair on the night of the murder. And it was you who tied her up.
You call that evidence?
Alright, Vic.
Yes.
Which one?
Old bruises.
Old bruises?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm going with.
No?
Let's try again.
Okay.
Lady Brackenstall was tied to a chair on the night of the murder. And it was you who tied her up.
You call that evidence?
Alright.
Did we do sailor's knots already?
No.
Alright, let's try that.
There we go.
Yes, as she was tied with a sailor's knot. Your handiwork.
So, it's a sailor who's done it. That proves nothing, Mr. Holmes. I'm not the only sailor in London right now. Your theory is flawed anyway. On the night of the murder, I was aboard the Sharp. I was supervising the repair of a porthole.
At night?
It was an emergency. There was a leak. You can ask the ship's carpenter. He can confirm.
I'm sure that he can.
Perfect. In that case, we have nothing more to talk about. Good evening, gentlemen.
So he's saying he wasn't even there.
Yes.
What should we do now? Would you like to check his alibi?
No. There is no doubt that these men will testify in his favor, and there will be no way to check.
So, what then?
So, We must work with what we have. We have all the puzzle pieces.
Now I understand why you dissected the bell rope.
So we have Crocker's statement, Captain Crocker. Captain Crocker. Oh, here, read them, Sonny.
Captain Crocker knows that he Brackenstall, but he may be lying about his occupation of murder. Captain Crocker is the only sailor who is aboard the Rock of Gibraltar with Lady Brackenstall and her maid, who is currently in London. Holmes' deduction. Crocker is lying. His involvement is clear. He appeared as soon as he heard I was looking for him, thus signaling his guilt or Crocker's alibi. Captain Crocker was aboard the ship on the night of the murder. He was not afraid to confront him. He had a confident demeanor.
What do you think? Did he seem guilty or confident?
I almost felt like he appeared confident.
I thought so too. See what happens if we select this one. Then this doesn't work? So we have to choose that?
Oh. The idea that
The captain is the killer? Wait, we don't know that yet. We don't have enough. Why don't we have more suspects?
how many we know there was a serial?
Can I keep looking around? Is that everything? You have found and utilized all the clues in the case? So it's either this sailor did it or didn't. We have no more information or leads. That's it? Okay. That's literally all we've been given. Hold on. I'm going to go back to the Abbey Grange just to make sure there's no one else I can talk to or anything. But it seems like it just wants us to either accuse the sailor or not. That's kind of odd. I guess I'm just not expecting it to be such a short case.
Oh, what a horrible...
Wow. This deduction came a lot faster than I thought it would. Okay. Well. I guess we just have to make a decision. Alright, guys. Do we think that the captain did it? You should probably read them, Sonny.
Arrest Captain Crocker. Jack Crocker is a murderer. You will bring him to his accomplice, Lady Brackenstall, bring him and his accomplice, Lady Brackenstall, to justice. Absolve Captain Crocker. The murder was committed in self-defense. Jack Crocker defended a woman against a violent and dipsomaniacal man. The mystery is solved, but you decided to keep it secret. There's no need to inform the police.
Wait a second. If he was trying to protect her, why did he tie her to a chair?
That don't make any sense.
To make it look like it was a murder by the rebel.
Oh, to make it look like it was a robbery?
But yeah, that's the story they were going for.
Okay. Do you think that this captain killed the husband because he was abusive and he was just trying to make it look like a robbery and that it was self-defense?
You can try it if you want.
Okay. We'll try absolve and see what happens.
Wiggins, could you ask Mr. Crocker to come here again, please?
Right away.
Really? Out.
Why did you make me come here again, Mr. Holmes?
It is over. I know that it was you who killed Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
What?
I know, because of the height at which the rope was cut. The knife used was a sea knife. The knots were sailor's knots, and not least the sheer force that was put behind the killing blow. And because you are the only one who knows Lady Mary Brackenstall in London. And because you love her.
It's true.
It is time for you to tell us the whole truth.
I admit that I loved Mary madly from the first day that I met her. But I never did come to visit her, for I believed that she was in a happy household. When I talked to her maid, who told me everything, I was insane with rage. I was due to set sail for 6 months away. I wanted only to see her again. But it turned into a damnable nightmare when he barged in. He dared raise his hand to her. He was not even worthy of licking her boots. Oh, I regret nothing. I admit I killed the monster out of love for her. She will forgive me if she is able.
Lady Brackenstall already forgave you. She said nothing.
Mary.
But that makes her an accomplice as well as her maid. It places her in danger yet again.
Mr. Holmes.
You would not have managed to protect her.
Till I die, do you hear me? Here is a letter that sets everything clear, and it is the one that should be disclosed to the police. I am the only culprit. Mary had nothing to do with it. Now it is time to end this.
Uh-oh. Oh! Don't you do it! Don't you do it! Oh!
Please forgive me, Captain Crocker. I wished only to test your sincerity, and your words and deeds have far exceeded my expectations. See here, Captain Crocker, we'll do this in due form of law. You are the prisoner. Watson, you are a British jury. Captain Crocker, the evidence shows that you acted without premeditation and used reasonable force to protect an innocent victim from her husband's brutality. Your devotion pushed you to attempt to kill yourself in order to protect the one you love. Now, what say you, gentlemen of the jury?
Not guilty, my lord.
Vox populi, vox dei. You are acquitted, Captain Crocker. So long as the law does not find some other victim, you are safe from me.
Mr. Holmes.
It is a great responsibility that I take upon myself, but I will give Lestrade an excellent lead, and if he can't avail himself of it, I can do no more. Come back to your lady in a year, and may her future and yours justify us in the judgment which we have pronounced this night.
Wow.
Inspector, I'm afraid that the murderers have escaped us.
What? Do you mean to tell me that you failed? Never thought I'd live to see the day.
I mentioned the murderers, not the case. It is obvious that the crime was committed by 3 criminals who cannot be the Randalls.
You really think so?
You only need to find a gang of 3 thugs wandering around. I can trust you to do that.
If they exist, I'll catch them.
You'll find someone, I have no doubt of it. Goodbye, Inspector.
Sarah Eustace was murdered by Captain Jack Crocker, who was visiting Lady Brackenstall. They staged it as a robbery, but they were in. Crocker used his sea knife to cut the bell rope to tie the lady, and then hid the silverware in the well. Jack Crocker defended a woman against a violent and dysphomaniacal man. We have decided to keep it a secret.
Do you want to see if we were correct?
Sure.
Okay. We were correct.
The story kind of makes it clear it was correct.
True. And we decided, well, did you agree with absolving him?
Yeah, seemed like it. Not like he was offending it.
Alright, let's accept this decision. Personality rank is just. And this never loads in because, I don't know, maybe Steam stopped keeping track. This is like 10 years old now, so. But we will keep going with the live stream, but for the YouTube video, we're going to do our outro here. So don't worry, guys, we're not ending the stream, just the video. So YouTube, I hope you enjoyed watching the Grange affair. I guess it was about a relationship after all. Vic was right. You were right. Ha ha. Vic was right. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Did you think it was right to absolve the sailor? Or do you think we should have sent him to jail? What would you have done if you were the one deciding? Let us know. And of course, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next case, which will be the Kew Gardens drama. And yeah, don't forget the playlist to see the previous cases. If you are just tuning in, you want to get caught up with the gameplay. And of course, there's a Discord invite link in the description box. So you can come join the live streams with all these wonderful people. Remember, oh wait, Sunny and Vic, thank you so much for joining me for this episode, you two.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy this case?
Yes, I did.
Yes, I did. It was nice, short.
It was a nice and short one. Yeah, we're going to have time to do another one. Danny, level 41, congratulations. Oh my goodness gracious. But yes, remember everyone, you are special and loved. You are never alone. You're always welcome to come back and hang out anytime. Until the next video, God bless. I will see you all later. Bye-bye, everyone.